actually wanted to see what the new technology felt like. Jesus, I might have killed somebody in one of these.
Yeah. What a day, what a day.
I watch Uncle Neely in the pregame show all the time.
I appreciate it, brother.
Never miss it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And Wednesday with Warren Sapp.
Woo, I love Wednesday with Warren.
Right on.
Man, we told y'all what it was going to be. We told you what it was going to be, and here it is. It is Wednesdays with Warren, and it is all the way live. No, we got a live chat taking place. I see Fat Don and got it wrong. No. It's not the QB killer. It's the PRC. Pass rush coordinator.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's Coach Don.
Not coming back.
Don't do it, Coach. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's Coach. Don't do it. Don't do it, sugar. It's Coach.
He is.
But you know, old habits do die hard, like my grandma say. Old habits die hard, chill.
They absolutely do. He is the Hall of Famer Warren Sapp. I am your favorite uncle, Uncle Neely, and together we are Wednesdays with Warren. So when
your auntie's favorite uncle.
Yeah. Sapp not fishing, but Sapp been hunting. Sapp been shooting. Sapp been all over.
I never had a spring break when I was in college. Something I must have missed that. You know, we never went on one of these excursions as, you know, the D-line or anything like that. You know, me and Donnell jumped in the Corvette one time and ran to Daytona for a day or something like that. But, you know, you basically, you know, worked on your craft at the University of Miami. We never went on spring break. So at 52 years old, Neely, I got to go on spring break. And a good friend of mine, John Howe, my safety from the 2002 World Champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers, called me up. Well, he's been calling me for the last 22 years, telling me he's got this monster ranch out in Nebraska. And, you know, Nebraska never set well with me at, you know, the end of Miami career. You know, and the second game of my coaching, you know, thing in Miami, you know, Colorado didn't work too well in Nebraska either. So that's a whole other thing with Nebraska. But he is 305 miles from me. Come on. I'm on my way. Shot over there Sunday night, sat down and got settled. Nice dinner. The man Tom over there, the chef, doing it up. Nice grass-fed meat. I mean, we talking about just 40,000 acres. 40,000 acres. Just
not 400.
40,000, 40,000 acres. And he's building this cathedral of a hunting lodge. Oh my God, it's going 24 people could stay there. And I'm talking about 24 comfortably.
Yeah.
Beautifully, comfortably. A back deck that overlooks down to the river, the hills running back. Oh my God, Neely. He's digging a big old lake to the side and gonna fill it up with bass and walleye and some rainbow trout and some, oh my goodness. So we get out there and he's just showing me everything. But the greatest thing ever is when you get ready, I should have sent you this picture. The greatest thing ever when you come in, it says help. It says safety first.
Yeah.
Help is 1.5 hours away. That's 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Driving. So be very, very careful with what you're doing out there. So that was always on my mind. Black, you know, make sure everything's on safety. That's just how you got to do it. And oh my God, he's got a long range shooting range. He has a buffalo sitting over a mile away. I didn't hit the buffalo. I tried. but I didn't hit the buffalo. I missed the buffalo a mile away. It was a nice wind blowing. I wish it was a calm day. I would have rung the bell, but boy, I just missed the buffalo. But boy, did I ring the 1,000-yard red marker, and I rang the 550 deer. I mean, that's just you put a deer in front of a country boy with a 700 Remington. I'm gonna touch him.
Hey man, I'm gonna give you a pass on the mile shot, but you still hit some 1,000 yards away.
Like, 1,000 yards, I lit it up. It's a little light because when you hit it, the light flashes. That's the only way you see something at 1,000 yards. I mean, there's no way you look up there and see it go into a target. I mean, especially a red one too. So, no, it's just it was an insane.
You got to take out some varmints. You got to coyote. What it was like?
You know what? Grandma Howard called and say, Warren, I got a porcupine that's just eating my trees up. I said, Grandma, what you mean? And she said, I got a big old bobcat that's eating Grandma loved all animals. She feed the turkeys, feed the deer. You go up by Grandma's house, everything up by Grandma's house. Everything. The Bambi, the deers, the turkeys, everything up there. So the bobcat done mess around and grab one of Grandma's house cats. So she wanted him out of there.
Yeah.
She want him out of there, and the porcupine is eating up her trees. So she want both of them out of there. I didn't see the bobcat, but the porcupine took a
He took a tumble.
He took a dirt nap.
I think we got a video of it. Chico will pull it up. I think we got.
No. He took a big tumble, and then the coyote.
Oh, he was up in the tree.
All the way at the top of the tree, eating up grandma's trees, man. Eating up grandma's trees, man. What is wrong with him?
How far was you away on that shot, Sapp?
About 70 yards. Yeah, we was outside the gate still because we walked down the hill, got there, saw him up. We saw him at the top of the tree from up at the hill where I saw the coyote coming up over the top because we had put out a little distress call because the coyote messed with the cattle. See, my man got some beautifully grass-fed beef there. Neely, you know the steaks is coming. Because what do we do? Football, fun, food. That's what I'm talking about right there. So we definitely gonna lay it down. You know, the D line coming through, all the defense. You know, the front and the back end. I got to bring my safeties. I got to bring my corners. You know, got to feed all the boys. Got to feed all my babies. Got to feed them all. So we're gonna have a big. Oh, man, listen. I saw them. How do we say this nicely for the people? Get the cow ready to become hamburger meat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, he was trying to get underneath the fence like a dog. Boy, I'm telling you, I got video that I need to calm it down. It was 3 days of just a country boy in the country woods in God's country. That's what it was. I'm telling you, Neely, when you see it, it's God's country. I mean, it's just wide open for as far as your eye can see. And then we went pheasant hunting with the dogs. One dog would run up on it and just point.
Yeah.
I just point. And then the other dog would come up with him and then see what he pointing and then walk over there. And then here come the bird up out of there. And you know, you got 12-3. Well, I got 12-9. And you got 12-3. And the guy's in the middle. How about the bird come right back over the top of the guy at one time?
Woo!
The nearest help is 90 minutes away. That's what you think. Because the gun is on fire at this point.
Absolutely.
Because the bird finna come up out of there and you ain't got long, trust me. He's gone. The bird came out and went right up over my man Colin's head. I swung the gun. And that's all that's in my head is the nearest help is 90 minutes away. And D is on that side too. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait for him to come over the top. I waited for him to come over the top. Neither wait, I show you footage, dog. This thing come back down, rocked him. I'm talking about rocked him.
That's what I'm talking about. 99.
If you've ever had pheasant strips, I'm gonna send a picture of that too. Watch this.
What you got there, Sapp?
See right here is the coyote coming, and if you look in the top right corner, you see the yardage. See 150. Yeah. So it was coming at us up the road, and now it's breaking left and taking off. and I was allowing someone else to take the shot. This is the look. And now they're pulling out the call to try to stop him because we got about 60 yards before it's over. He's going down to the river.
Yeah.
Oh, got him to stop. See, he barked. I was waiting on somebody else to shoot, and my man whispered in my ear, "Listen, see, you can hear the cocking. It didn't feel up right. And at that point,
Gone.
I had to take the shot.
Gone.
I had to take the shot. We can't put the cattle at risk. The coyote is a nasty,
Yeah.
vicious.
That's the Coyote Rush coordinator taking that shot.
Listen, I was allowing it to go down. I was filming because I use white hot. I use white hot thermal. We was using thermal. That's what you're looking at, and it's either two settings you have: white hot and black hot. I use white hot. I like white hot. Come on. Like Hank Aaron say, trying to sneak a fastball by me is like trying to sneak the sunrise by a rooster.
Ooh, cock-a-doodle-doo! Ain't gonna happen.
You never get a chance. So
if you in the chat out there live with us, I know you see it, and you think this is pre-recorded. No. This is Wednesdays with Warren live. If you got a question in the chat, put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. Let's get to it.
Big Dog Chico will pull up. We'll get to it. Don't forget to tap in chat and let us know where you're watching from. Y'all got so excited that Warren was on here live, y'all forgot to drop where you're watching us from. So we always like to know where people.
Yeah, we always want to know where you hollering at us from. That's a beautiful thing. And as y'all see, I'm out of my beautiful Cryptek hunting gear because it's been a beautiful 3 days. I'm telling you, listen, he's got a skeet pool right next to the house. Got a fire pit out back, brother. Whew. And this is the little ranch that he has, not the big cathedral thing he's building. It's nice accommodation. You know what I'm saying? It's the Western over there right now. But we're finna go to the Four Seasons up at Beaver Creek.
All right, Chad. We got some check-ins.
What we got?
Texas, Milwaukee, Los Angeles, Vegas, Duval, Houston, Texas, Cincinnati, Montgomery, Alabama, Waco, Texas, Denver, Colorado, Bentonville, South Carolina, Dundee, Florida, Polk County coming in.
Where you from?
Memphis,
Orange
North
County.
Carolina. I see you, Duval, Little Rock, Arkansas. We got this.
LA. There go LA, Milwaukee. Yeah, Texas. There we go.
Yeah.
Don't mix with Texas. There it is, Mahogany, Arkansas. Y'all, when them hybrid brass? I want to know when them hybrid brass come out in Arkansas. That's what I want to come down there for. Greenville, South Carolina. I see you, girl.
Sam, you touched on something at the beginning of the show that it really slipped just my wherewithal about you never having a spring break before because you be in the mix.
And I remember putting out one of George, Hegerman, our man, one of his messages this week, because I love his message in the morning. It's a beautiful thing in the morning, get you going, get you feeling good about yourself. Also get you evaluate what you're doing, because are you really getting better? Are you really doing the things to get better in what you're trying to strive to accomplish? And I remember him saying that. He was like, this is the time that's a spring break. But are you doing something during your spring break to make you better? And I thought about that. I'm like, I never had a spring break. I mean, maybe 2 days, but no, ain't no way I would ever get away from this thing for 5 days. No. Not something that's that important. We talking about retired mama. Mama work a lot of ugly jobs to put food and clothes on our back to help keep the heat and the lights on. What are you talking about, man?
Man, now you brought mama up, and one of my favorite Mama Sapp quotes is when you got her that first car, and she said she ain't never had a car that nobody else farted in. I love that one. Brand new.
Oh, every car I bring her now has got the plastic seats on it. It's covered with plastic seats. She will be the first one to do it on that leather, buddy. Yes, sir. Dang, man. It's the little things. That's what I've always learned about life. It's not the mountain in front of you that you have to navigate. It's the little pebble in your shoe that's going to drive you crazy, because every other step. What is that? It's the pebble in your shoe, you idiot.
Yeah, man.
Get it out.
Sapp, before we got out of there for the break, we had 6 practices. When we get back, everybody's supposed to be back in on Sunday, and team, we got that practice on April 1st, practice 7, leading to the spring game. I know the guys, they when they get away, they want to get away, but you still got to stay in some kind of shape because that first practice will eat you up if you didn't work out while you were gone.
Just the preparation to it. You burn energy and just to get into it. I mean, I get excited about it. I mean, when I get up in the morning, you burning energy. You going. Come on, man. I just I know better. I know them babies ain't do that. I know them babies ain't do that. There's no way they went and laid around for 5 days. There's no chance. No chance. No chance.
I agree.
And they're gonna get a break. I gotta go down to Florida and do a Hall of Fame golf tournament with my people, the James Hardy, and do a little promo for him. Little James Hardy down there, Hall of Famers, and I think 50 or 80 PGA bad boys are coming with us. Ernie Els and a couple other ones. Yeah, gonna be a good time. So we're going to do some good work for some charity. And then I got to get back to it. You know me, got to get back
Yeah,
to it. But they
absolutely.
getting a reprieve. But I know Pecco ain't taking no slack. So and George, Hilo definitely gonna murder them if they don't come back. So I mean, we all speaking the same language. They understand what that we getting in this thing. We gonna roll and we gonna all pull the same direction. And to do that, there's a commitment, and that's why I call it a brotherhood. Because when it's a family, you don't beat up on your sister.
Yeah,
But a brotherhood, these are all men. And we go hold you accountable for every step and every day that we gonna go about this journey. And like Michael Irvin likes to tell you, it's the distance travel of a man.
when you look at those first 6 practices, you always talk to us about laying this foundation because you finna build a mansion, build a monument, and it got to have a solid foundation.
Oh yeah.
Does that foundation, take the whole spring in August? What's like the timeline for when your guys got that foundation set and they ready to start stacking?
August 29th. With his live bullets and the barbecue is live and you got to perform and
Yeah,
there's people at the barbecue and
yeah,
underneath the pavilion you done built
yeah,
and they want good service and they want lovely theatrics here.
yeah.
So I never stop pouring foundation, baby, because that's the greatest thing we know in this game is
I
to
like
be able to stand on solid ground when you're getting ready to fight or getting ready to do anything in life. Make sure you're on solid foundation with fundamentals that'll last you a lifetime, and that's what we're doing right now. We putting it in.
And and if that went over your head, August 29th is Georgia Tech comes to Fulton Field. That's week 1, game 1. That,
Friday night lights, baby.
if you missed
Friday
that,
night lights, baby.
yeah.
Woo.
If you missed that, that's what he was talking about. What's in
Okay,
the chat? Appreciate
I'm
y'all checking
sorry.
in. If you got a
I'm
question, let
sorry.
us
I'm
know.
sorry. I talk a little esoteric every now and then. People tell me, but if you follow me, you follow me. And if you're a skull buff out there, you know what August. You know what the 29th is. Because it used to be the 30th.
Yeah.
And they changed it on me. And what's up with the Syracuse spring practice? I saw we put in some paperwork to the NCAA.
Yeah, Deion Sanders better than anybody. The one thing you cannot tell him is this the way we always done it. He gonna challenge it all the time. Right now there is no rule that allows it. But get this, Sapp. You know what that also means? There means
There's
that
no rule that doesn't allow it.
yeah. So it's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen before this spring game, but it's going to happen.
Oh no,
Watch
it's going to happen across America because it's
this.
something. It's something that needs to take place.
Yeah.
We are putting these young men in a position to where we talk about them feeding families and having careers. We got to be able to judge where they at, and you can't do that against your same team because there's a little element of family in it because you never want to hurt your teammate, never want to beat your teammate up, never want to be disrespectful to your teammate. But there's some sharpening that has to happen with iron. And the only way you do that is with another piece of iron. And we talk about it all the time, but boy, ain't nothing like another color.
And we got a question from my man Leon. He's Sapp. He started off. He said QB kill. I'm gonna change that to PRC.
No,
He
no,
said,
no, 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 no. Old habits die hard. It's our first time. We good. We good. It's our first time.
Leon says QB killer. Do you feel like the D line could be better than the line from last year? They look much more athletic with the additions.
You know what? I never like to compare, but the numbers are going to do it. And the thing that we're going to shoot for is a much more consistent rush, a much more consistent TFL, a much more consistent 2nd and 12, second and long situations. Because once you do that to the opposing offense, it betters our opportunities to go get them in a sack situation because our offense and a young quarterback, well, new quarterback, we won't call him young, a new quarterback, we're gonna need to work some things out and get some things moving. And the more opportunities we give them, the better our chances of winning football games. And I trust me, this group's special. This group is going to be special. I'll say that now. I'll say that now. This group is going to be special because we're led by special individuals that really, really love football. That really, that really is like the pig. They will give of themselves in every way, shape, or form to get the win. And when you live by men like that, special things are happening. Special things will happen.
Speaking of having fun, Team Tillman wants to know, how much fun are you having coaching?
I never thought the hours and the amount of, I always thought I would think they're better than they would think, but no. Not this generation. I always thought I would expect more of a player, as number wise and what I think he's capable of. Not with these young men. They dream. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. I remember when I told my sister I wanted to play on Monday Night Football in the NFL, she bust out laughing at me. Bust out laughing. So you could hear it echoing as she walked away from me. Oh, what a motivating day. But it's so humbling and gratifying. And it could drive you up the wall some days. It'll drive you to want to drink some days. It'll question, why am I even here some days? And then, but it way outweigh the bad days. The good way, it's everything and more. I can just tell you that. Everything and more that I could ever dream or imagine about it. And it gets better every day. So I'm just getting started.
All right. Well, Wild Dog wants to know. Put it back up, Chico. There you go. Okay. Coach Sapp, player priority. Is it one being coachable, IQ, mentality, power, speed, technique? What's the priority?
Leave that up there so I can go through them. All right.
Okay.
There's no such thing as a player priority because each player is going to come at you totally different. Tafik Thomas is so much different than Jaheim Otis. And Jaheim Otis is so much different than Tajay McCoy. And Tajay McCoy is so much different than Quentin Barnes. That's not something you even worry about. And then we talk about Lightfoot, Coleman, and the rest of them, that we throwing in the mix, and Amari, and Hudson. And then we talk about, Wild Thing, Alex. They're all different. And the best part about it, there's no such thing as a dumb player. No such thing on God's green earth as a dumb player. You didn't get to this point. You didn't pass them classes being dumb. Now, how do I get him to learn what I want him to learn? And how do I get him to enjoy what I'm asking him to learn? Because if it ain't fun, nobody wants to get to it. It's a question I always have for him. What do you want in life that's not worth working for? Please show it to me, because hell, I like that shit. If I just walk over and get it, I just think that's how it works. So I want to know how you want to apply this in, let's say, mentality. Throw that out the window. Power, speed, technique. But what we do is what? Smart, fast, discipline, tough, with character. That's what we look for. So mentality and all that there, you want a guy to be able to play the game. But those 5 things that we put on the board that Dion stresses, we're gonna live by those. And if Coach, they have those 5, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done with those 5. We're gonna get it done with those 5.
I get to be a fly on the wall. I get to be a gnat in the huddle. And let me tell you something that I've seen from this year to last year, full calendar year, your coaching growth. And I use a player that you mentioned. The way you and Tafik have learned to coach player relationship, I have seen you grow as a coach just in coaching him.
I had to. He was gonna drive me to drink. And This is Chick-fil-A lemonade. All I just want to tell y'all, because I go get it without the ice, so you can get the whole thing, and then you pour it on top of the ice. I got plenty of ice at home, but I ain't got much Chick-fil-A lemonade. And when you put ice in here, you sure decrease the amount of lemonade that's in it. So that's what I'm telling y'all. That man was gonna drive me to drink, and I'm not a drinker at all. And I'm like, what do I mean? You know, I went to you. What do I do with this man?
Yeah.
This man going to ring,
No,
and
no,
he
I
the only
remember the
boxer
day
I
you
know.
came to me.
What was that? What was that little game we played?
Did you
What was
just
that
hear
little
that?
punching game? What was that punching game we played?
Oh, Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
God, the Rock'em Sock'em Robot. He didn't even punch with both hands.
Because he was gonna get the last word in. He was gonna say,
Oh, he had to answer before I even. and the way I started with him was, when I'm talking to you, you just shut up. Close this one and do these two.
yeah.
I already know you know the answer before I even ask the question. I got it, but at least let me get it out. Let me say what I got to say to you, and then I'll listen to the madness.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dog. I've seen you grow as a coach just from having him play as a player. Like I've seen it.
Listen, I said coming into this, I'm a dad 1st and I won't do nothing with anybody's child that I wouldn't do with myself. So that's what I was applying with him. I said I got to do the dad thing with him. We got to form a bond that we thick as thieves. And that's what I did with him. That's what I did with him. I brought him over to my side, and boy, did you see him jumping off that football?
Woo! Now that was gonna be my second point to it. Once y'all got to where y'all were speaking the same language and he was understanding your language and closing this and opening these, he's even more in tune because he feels and sees the success from having listened.
And now he's leading the group.
Yeah.
He yelling ADO. I ain't got to yell it no more. He understands that when you jump off the ball like that, you have to always be alert for a hard count. Because it can happen at any down. It ain't just third or second, third and short or third down, period. Any down, they can use that because that's a weapon, and that's calling you dumb. And my D-line will never be called dumb. Don't, boy, because that's a reflection on me.
There you go again. I got to pause you to let them know because they go to their head. We at practice one day. They got the sleds out, and they doing hut, hut, hut. And Sapp said, that's like yelling dummy. Don't hear hut, hut. Hear dummy, 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 dummy. Because if you jump off that, use a dummy.
Use a dummy. That big old brown ball right there in that man's head. You don't see it? Yeah. It's right there. Where you looking at? Look right there. I shared this with them. In my 13 years, I haven't one of the best triggers in the game. And the QB killer we done buried, and we won't talk about it much, but this time I have to, because in the 13 years of me going after that quarterback, I jumped offside twice.
Just twice?
One time, it was backed up Kent Graham, one of the notorious hard counters. I'm on the road, backed up on the 5-yard line, and he went, and I almost broke my fingers. I thought I didn't get outside, but he threw it anyway. And Brad Culpepper looked at me and said, "Dummy." I mean, it was the one situation you don't do. Next time I did it was in Chicago, and Buddy had hit me in a sensitive spot, and I just rolled him. It wasn't about the offside. It wasn't about the offside. I rolled him, and I just went to walk it. Brooks said, "Bah!" I said, "I know I owe you. Don't worry." Next play, I called former Marino and got the ball back. I said, "Here you go, bro. I owe you."
You know, on the real tip, Coach Prime has really been stressing the discipline this offseason because we were one of the most penalized teams in the nation, most penalized in the Big 12, and we absolutely have to clean that up.
Oh, no.
If we're going to win this Big 12 championship.
It's a reflection of him. And any coach will tell you that. The penalties on a football team is a reflection of leadership. And he's the head man, and we're gonna nip that. We're gonna nip that. We're gonna nip that in the bud, because we ain't giving you nothing. You're gonna earn it. And to earn it through us, I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh my goodness, I want to see it.
When these last few practices we got before the spring game, because we all know the spring game is a practice, so we got practice when we get back.
That's practicing in front of company.
Yeah, that's all. That's all. What are you looking for as far as the next step up on that layer of foundation when we return?
You know what? They've been doing a good job. I just want to see it continually to gradually get better. And the communication and the young guys chomping at the bit, just taking another step. You'll see it. When you trample over the top of an offensive line as a defensive line, it's pretty obvious. There's no way to hide it. I mean, you'll see plays in the backfield. You'll see pressure on the quarterback. You'll see tip balls. You'll see, running backs in the backfield, dead as a doorknob, and then, stopping their feet and the different things that are going to happen. Listen, the thing about it is it's a daily process. That's the bad part. And you don't do this as a player or as a coach. You find your ways and you climb. You keep climbing. You keep climbing. You keep finding a way to get better and better every day because you get to look at yourself. That's the best part about film. You get to look at yourself and be honest. Don't lie to yourself. Are we doing the things? Are we talking about what we're seeing? Are we projecting with our eyes, with our breath, with our mouth, saying we're gonna do this, dominate, practice, make plays, TFLs, get in the backfield, penetrate? Am I seeing it?
Dog, let me
But
tell you something.
I see a lot better than I hear.
Let me tell you something about you Gold Jacket brothers. Y'all gonna see it tomorrow on the pregame network. I got a series with Marshall Faulk that's dropping in the morning where I just kind of shadowed him from a day. In his running back room, he told the backs, he said, one of the hardest things to do, and listen to me, I've been there and done it. One of the hardest things to do is to follow up a good practice with another good practice. He said, you cannot slide back. You have to find a way to have a good practice and another good practice. You can't do this. You got to do this.
You got to climb. You got to climb. Because you're going to get better. You're going to get worse every day. But make a point of focusing on one thing that you can get better today at. Whether that's no ME, no mental errors, whether that's, running through the ball. Because he said something that, struck me because I had never heard it before. Running backs run to contact.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I thought they ran the daylight.
Yeah. Chico, we got a super chat. Put that up so I don't miss that one.
Right. So that's the beautiful thing, that when you got people that understand the game, they can give you a better understanding of how you can play the game better. And that's what Tafik taught me as a coach. Hold it down, big boy. And, it's going to be all right because the baby know what he's doing. Just make sure he's disciplined, smart, tough, with character.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get this super chat. I'm gonna get one more comment about Tafik. I want to make sure Chico put that back up for me so I can read it. East Coast Kev, shout out to East Coast Kev with the $10 super chat. So Uncle Neely and Coach Sapp. By the way, Asante Samuels, you were great, but you don't deserve to tie the shoes of Deion Sanders. Pay homage to the GOAT. He's prime time for a reason.
Stop. Stop. Well, how are those two names even coming together? What are we talking about?
Hey, East Coast Kev, let me tell you another Sapp situation I seen. That's a fly on the wall. They had a drill. There was a rep. The rep could have been a little better. Sapp was about to talk to a player, and a graduate assistant started talking to him first. And Sapp said, No, you go ahead. You know more than me. Go ahead. I'll wait. I just got a gold jacket. You go ahead. Yeah.
That's priority right there. You got to figure out your priority, who you want to talk to. I think that's one thing I learned a long time ago. It's going to be a bunch of people around there with advice. You might want to pick and choose where you get to that. So.
That player U-turn, he was like, yeah, let me hear what he got to say first.
Oh, come on, man. I mean, you burning my daylight, dog. I got to go over here. I'm going to wait on you. It's $1 waiting on a dime. Come on, man. Stop.
So that's the $1 waiting on a dime. That's the same thing I thought when I saw Samuel in prime. Like, come on, dog. I know who I'm finna believe.
What are we talking about? Can you help me out? I was in the bushes. Help me out a little bit, man.
Woo! Yeah.
Asante Samuel's not saying he's on Prime's level as a cover corner, is he?
Yeah. Matter of fact, they said technically, numbers wise, I'm better because
number what? Number what? What number?
Hey man, he said he got more interceptions in the season, and he said
that's because you get thrown. That's because you get thrown at. You get thrown at. Yeah, you get thrown at. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he better.
He can stack him and his son, and they don't equal up to Prime. Come on, stop. Stop. And your son's nice. Your son's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Reverend
stop.
BJ Nelson with the $5 super chat. Reverend BJ Nelson says, y'all get them likes up. Coach Sapp, what makes you the most hype about your boys? I mean, you so happy you about to have your eyes leaking. What you like? What's your excitement for them?
That last year, me and D-Lou screaming, chasing them. I just doing all the work that we did a year ago to come back and watch it be led by the men that was there before us, that was there with us. That's the best part. When you don't have to say the same thing or go through the same process. You see them, Neely, they turn and go to that ball. Arden and TJ, Arden and Tajay are the greatest, and Tafiq and Barnes is the greatest full assets we have on the football team. And then from Mr. Amari, as soon as he gets back. But
you got Torian Carter when he get back, TC.
Yeah, and Sam when he get back. I see the look in Sam's eye. He like, Coach, I can't wait. I'm like, what's the date? And then wait till I get Wade back. I mean,
yeah,
that's that.
You actually may be, when you say you got 8, you actually may be understating it. You might got 10.
No. I said I had 3 more. And that was just the babies. But you never count anybody in the tub. Never count anybody in the training room, because there's a difference between being hurt and injured in football, environment.
Yeah.
They're injured. They're not hurt. When you're injured, you are not available to me. So I'm waiting on the date that you get back. And now we got to start pouring concrete. You see what I'm saying? And it might be 4 feet of concrete over here, already made over here in this area. And now you just on 4 inches. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, Sapp, let me ask you a coaching question. Your perspective on things now, having been there, done that a full year now, going to go into your second real true fall season. Do you see yourself on game day still want to be in the sideline? You want to be the booth?
What? Stop,
I want you on the sideline. I want you on the sideline. Like, I know I want you, but where do you want
Stop. That's if I'm not there, I'm not coaching. How do I touch him up in a box?
Well, you touched that coyote from 1,000 yards. I don't know.
Yeah, because that's meant to be touched. Put like that way. You know what I'm saying? When you give me a target, I'll touch it because you're giving me the equipment to touch it. But I'm the equipment that touches the babies. That's the best thing about my defensive coordinator. That boy, that's at 550 yards right there, y'all. And I put it right beside the first shot. It's unreal. I had a good day.
You want to go right behind that shoulder. You put
right behind the red. Those 2 right there are mine, right behind the red. That's my first and second shot, right there behind the red. I mean, just bang, bang. You throw me off with the shot. What were we talking about?
I was talking about you coaching on the sideline and coaching in the booth.
No, there's no way you put me in a box. I can't. You put me in a museum there. Put me on my couch. That's about as good as I'll be to you. Because the person that's hearing me yell at them downstairs, you played the mailbox game, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, he's never gonna get that message to him like I will. And the great part, I know what I was saying. Rob Livingston would not have that. Rob Livingston has a unique way of saying, let the lion tamers tame the lions, and the people who look at through the binoculars go bird watch. Let the bird watch, and the lion tamers tame the lions. He said, he got a crazy saying like that. You got to ask him about it. Get it from him. It's great. It's a great one.
We got a wonderful super chat right here.
Whoa.
Mama Tia has been going through some surgeries, getting the knees done.
Okay.
Dealing with some arthritis. Mama Tia is back. She just dropped a $100 super chat on us. Ooh. Mama Tia waving hello to Uncle Coach Sapp, saying, I'm out of the woods, spreading love, sending blessings. Mama Tia, pleased to hear from you. Glad you're
so appreciate you. We sure appreciate you, Mama Tia. And if I could tell you something about a little remedy I know, because my mama's 80 years old and she does it. Take the pit of an avocado, strip all the skin off of it, make sure it's just the pit. Cut him up and put him in a nice little container. Where I got mine at? There it is. I'm going to show it to you. You put it in a container, and you get you some 70% alcohol, and you put on that thing, and you spray it on anything that's a little sore or a little swollen. Talk to me. We'll be in the super chat. You ain't got a super chat. You come by and holler at Uncle Neely and Sapp, and you let me know how that work on you, because I promise you, it gets it done.
That's that Florida remedy got it handy.
No, there ain't no Florida remedy. That's one of them old thing that was back in the day that, the pharmaceuticals don't want you to know about. That would take the inflammation and swelling out of anything. I guarantee you. I got a trick left knee that I've been dealing with since the 90s. That's the only thing I know on God's green earth that calm him down is right here. You see, I got it.
Yeah. I was about to ask you something, make a statement. Had to take a time out for Mama Tia, just so blessed to have her back with us. One of the things I love about your sideline presence, and y'all can see this.
You see Mama down there in the chat say he right.
y'all can see this when you watch even the opening of Wednesday with Warren. There are times where Sapp don't even say nothing. He just stab him.
They already know.
He speaks so loud.
They already know. Listen. The message don't change. I guarantee the standard don't move. You already know. Because we done talked about it. So when I'm looking at you and you look, don't lie to yourself. What'd you do? Yeah, I took a bad step. They know. They know. They know that.
You got Coach Prime there coaching the guy, and Sapp just like, we talked about this. We
Because when boss talking, there's no reason for me to say anything. He don't need no preacher, no deacon, no side preacher, no side choir, none of that. Amen and none of that. Whenever he talking, I'm in full attention. And when he get done, with you, now we gonna get to some real.
I said it on this show today. I've said it without you. I've said it in front of y'all. I said, you go Jacket Brother something else now. I'll be watching y'all move. Y'all different now. Y'all got a different motor, different standard, different eyesight.
See stuff that I don't know why we see it, but we see it. And we'll see it before it happens.
Yep.
Oh, that Prime something else when he called that timeout. I know y'all see that mess.
The ones I love at practice, we need to call a timeout. And I don't care if it's the offense or the defense. He said, okay, all right, wait, stop. Now just walk through it. Just walk the play. I'm going to show y'all something.
Just walk.
Stand in the spot and go, what y'all going to do by me right here?
Right here. Right here. Right here. What? Right here. Oh, my goodness, boy.
He said, see, y'all trying to run through it so I don't see them holes. I'm standing right.
I'm standing.
What do y'all not see?
Listen, he's in the greatest position you can have as a coach, right behind him. That's the game. Mm-hmm. That's the game. That's why I teach from too. Right there behind. Look up their butts. It's just, oh my goodness. It's just, it's what and how, all things. So,
you said something there when you said look up their butts. I'm gonna have to ask you something I asked. I knew Guy Pico. I said, man, why everybody successful on the D line got a big booty? Like what y'all doing?
I don't have one, so that's a lie.
No, you was out there twerking in Tampa Bay.
No. The ladies will attest to this. I ain't got no butt now. They'll tell you. I work mine off. I ain't got no ass. I do not have a butt. Derek Brooks got a butt. Pecco got a sourdough back there, boy. I'm telling you, boy. My man Chris Hudson got a little baby Pecco back there. Yeah, I wasn't blessed with that. I wasn't blessed with a nice dairy butt.
Well, you got tears coming on our ass out.
Hey, shame the devil and tell the truth. I ain't got no ass. If I had it, I'd show with me some tight jeans. I sure would.
Hey, we got greetings from Ghana. We appreciate all the way to Ghana watching. Hey, we got another super chat got by me, Chico, from Big T's, I think it was. Throw it up on that screen for me one time if you don't mind.
I think Mom was just saying thank you.
Mama Tia with another one, $50 super chat. Appreciate it. Love. Show enough. Thanks, Coach. She talking about the device.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I told you she said thanks.
All right, Big T's at $10 super. Appreciate the love.
Thank you.
I just want to show my appreciation for the pregame network, for the growth and picking up your brother. Man, I appreciate that, Big T. It's all love. We ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Yes, yeah, Big T. He did say sourdough. He did say sourdough. He said,
Hey, I was very fortunate to be in San Francisco for 4 years. I played in Oakland, but I lived in San Fran and drove reverse commute. Everybody was coming into the city. I was going to Oakland in the morning. And then when I was coming back from work, everybody was coming out of the city leaving. So,
make
yeah.
traffic easier.
Yeah, it's called a reverse commute in the morning. So, hey, I used to go on the wharf, and they got this sourdough boy, and they put that chowder or that lazy bread chipino in that. What? I still call my man. You know what? I'm gonna get you some sourdough. My man from San Fran sent it to me now. Denise loves it. Oh God, we do all kind of magic with that thing, boy. I'm telling you.
Turn on no bread.
Oh no. Because two things I don't order at the restaurant is bread and water.
That with that German barbecue sauce you put me on and bread, I ain't turning nothing down, Sal. I ain't turning nothing.
That not worth ketchup or something like that. Some kind of ketchup she got over there.
I ain't need the meat of the bread. I was gonna drink it out the bottle.
Listen, that pork snizzle is what get it right though. Oof, boy.
Hey, you got a question from Goonsville Clothes that says, Coach, how are you liking your hoodie? Oh, well, I guess that answer that is right there.
Don't play with mine. Don't play with mine.
That answers that.
Don't play with mine. Trust me, he was underneath this when I had the hoodie, so I can stay out the wind. The wind blew pretty good in Nebraska, so I had to have something a little thicker than this on top. But this
that's why you missed your mile shot. That the wind impacted that over a mile.
And the wind where you at ain't doing the same thing. It's doing more than a mile away. So yeah, it takes more than one shot to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
I took 3, and the last one just missed it right off the front of his face.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have took another shot. I think I would have rang it, but I won't. Man, you shoot. What one of these bullets at? I don't think I got one. Hold on, I might. Oh yeah, I got one. Yeah, we got one. Live. This is why you get live right here.
Yeah, we live.
This is a spent shell.
My Lord.
Hold on. I'm gonna show you what a live one looks like.
Damn.
I mean, come on. All right, let me give you some perspective. There's my hand, and it's still at the top of it. Oh my God! Yeah, it is a, and that ain't cheap. So that's my man, that's my teammate. But you don't want to be shooting the man around just because.
Yeah, just out there just shooting.
Yeah, come on. Nah. That's at least a $50. That's at least a $50 round.
Well, it's gonna bring you more than $50 worth of meat, so you want.
Ooh, you gonna come with me and we're gonna film it. We're gonna get a bison after we get finished with the playoffs, because it's between January and February. End of February is the time. I said that's perfect.
Count me in.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Crazy Allison talking about she want to go python catching with y'all.
Hey man, it's to each his own, man. Because once you get there and you see what's going on, it's a decision to be made.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no, rolling up on it was one thing.
Yeah.
Actually getting in position.
Yeah.
Well, that sucker turn and strike back. What?
Yeah. And then when you grab him, what you do with him?
Hold him. Hold on.
See? Hold on and take a little ride.
Nah, that's what you get live.
That's the part I get concerned about.
You throw it in a bag, and now you got your purse or your little belt or whatever the lady would like. That's what she wants. I know exactly what she wants.
Yeah.
She wants a video and a belt or a purse or a little clutch or something out of it. So
if I grab it, somebody gotta go get it real quick.
No, trust me, you're gonna hold on. Oh, I promise you're gonna hold on.
Your adrenaline gonna be pumping. You're gonna be smiling.
Hey, it's a special episode of Wednesdays with Denise.
Yeah. Wednesday with the whole house. You getting it today? Love it.
Oh, y'all something else. Hey,
Hey
Sapp, man.
man, you know how black folks is. You start a conversation, it's going down. I didn't tell her. Hey, it's going down. It's going down. Ain't nothing gonna be said here that my family don't need to hear. We good. We good. We good.
I was at Mama house yesterday. She on the phone on speakerphone. Hell, I'm taking everybody on the phone. You got no speaker. I thought we was all participating.
Ain't that what it is? It's a family thing around here. They know I'm here, and if they don't, they know now.
Hey man, y'all know what it is, and y'all know who it is. It has been a special episode of Wednesday Warm, but this time we brought it to you live. Man, we had an active chat checking in from all over the world. Literally,
oh yeah, from all over. Hey man, when the Ghana came through and hollered at the boy. Beautiful thing.
So if you missed it live, you can always catch it on the replay.
Oh yeah. We'll never leave you without a replay. With maybe a little better editing and some good, maybe a little added footage. Ain't no telling, you know. Ain't no telling. We got beautiful producers that do good work around here. So we doing it for y'all.
Don't compliment too soon. He's a lot like Tafiq now. You got to coach him differently.
No. You just gotta let him do what he does. Just give him the mold and let him form it. Yeah, I'm fine with it. He's sicko. Your auntie's favorite uncle.
That's me, and he is the Hall of Famer Warren Sapp. Until next Wednesday, we out of here.
I just wanted to see what the new technology felt like. Jesus, I might have killed somebody in one of these.
I watch Uncle Neely in the pregame show all the time.
I appreciate it, bro.
Never miss it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And Wednesday with Warren Sapp.
Woo, I love Wednesday with Warren.
Right on. I watch Uncle Neely.